Welcome to my next video as part of my 30 videos in 30 days challenge. And in today's video, we're going to talk about when is it ever going to be enough? When is the wants and the needs and what we desire in life ever going to be enough? And when can you start to be aware that you are chasing after things that are a means to an end? And that when you receive that thing that you've been chasing after, when is that going to be enough? Because once you achieve that thing, you're going to move on to the next thing shortly after. When can you start to embody that right here and now is good? That you watching this video right now, you are good. When can you start to embody being present and taking your power back to start to achieve the best version of yourself? Because when you're living and chasing things and desiring and needing and wanting, you are living in lack and scarcity. And that those things need to come into your life to make you feel better. And that you need to make that person like you to feel better. But when you're okay right here and now, and that attractive person, who gives a fuck if they like you or not? You are good right here and now. You are already whole. And you don't need to be whole and complete to manipulate everyone and everything around you. You just be good for being you. And whatever it is that you are going after in life, you are on the right path. But while we are on that path, we are embodying that we've got the good feelings, and that thing that we want is not going to change the way we feel, because you change the way you feel now, not after that girl started to text you back, not after that place that you went and applied for a job for called you back. Because if you were to go into that interview like you don't give a shit, and like you've got better things on the go and better opportunities, that place is going to call you and give you the job because you don't give a shit. But when you go into that interview like you really want the job, I really need it. Can you give me that job? Can you give me that career? Do you think they're going to call you back when you go into the job like that? Do you think that person's going to text you back when you have that interview? I don't think so. That's why you're still getting ghosted. You've got to change the way you look at life. That right here and now, you are the most powerful version of you. Right here and now, you are capable of changing that career from working the 9-to-5 office job or whatever job that you dislike. And you can even start chasing after that career while working a Monday to Friday or Monday to Thursday. I still do that. But I have tuned into being a full-time YouTuber as well. Now, these things that are means to an end, we keep chasing after them because of these blockages that we have in our systems. From all of the shitty things that happen to us, that we think that we need these things to make us feel better. And when we chase after these things for unlimited amounts of time, once you got the validation from that girl or guy, you move on to the next one because that one becomes boring because it is never enough. Think of it as you're driving on the highway and you're someone that's impatient. You got to keep passing people. All right, you catch up to this one, you pass it. Oh, they're only going 120. Well, I'm gonna blow by them doing 130. But you're gonna catch up to the next vehicle who's not going fast enough either, and you're gonna keep doing that throughout your whole friggin' day. When is it ever going to be enough that you can just drive at 110 or 120 and not have to be faster than every single person on the highway? That's your compete. That is your subconscious that I'm not happy right here and now, so I need to pass. It's a me first environment. We all live as victims. We all need to be first. I'm first, you're last. When you change that story to, all right, I'm at peace with right here and now. You set the vehicle to cruise control and just go about your day. And then stay within your own frame and let the people pass you who want to drive like bad drivers or who want to drive aggressively and get speeding tickets. But I'm not saying that we live through our lives on cruise control just at one speed, because we have to be able to put ourselves into the uncomfortable to achieve greatness. Like I've done with my channel here, has gone into the uncomfortable, making a video per day. I didn't think I was capable of it, but when I started making a video per day, I just got better. That's how you get better. Doing something that's uncomfortable, whether it's in fitness, whether it's in an office job, whether it's starting that new business, whether it's starting to take a course, like start to take that course or program or trade while you're doing the job you're doing. And then you're going to be sending a message to the universe that, all right, I really believe in myself. And the more that you talk to other people in a positive way about the change you're making in your life, like it's already happened, the more that the universe starts to grant you signs in your life that those things are going to happen. I went from journaling that I could be a personal trainer and I'm going to someday run a YouTube where I'm full time and I'm comfortable enough making long form content, to doing it in the present day. But I journaled it, I envisioned it, I meditated on it. And then one day I said, time to start is now, Dale. So let's do it. Let's help these people get on track, get after the goals, get after the gains. If you're going in the gym and you want to get better, you want to get bigger, get after the friggin' gains. Do some arms, back, chest, whatever it is that you want to do. You want to get after a business, do the same thing. Get after it. Get in there and start to be the person who's a business owner, like right here and now. Like you have what it takes, but you have to tune into the frequency that you are good enough to do it. And if it's someone that wants to be a content creator, making videos, you want to be better at speaking, you got to just start speaking, making videos, short videos. And eventually over time, you're going to get better, you're going to get more comfortable. That you won't have enough time in a day to record content. If you're trying to record more content and you feel like it's hard to come up with material to post all the time, certain days you're going to be more creative. So on those days, do that thing that you're trying to achieve in your life more than once. If I'm in a really good flow state, for example, I'm recording 30 videos in 30 days regardless. But on certain days, I have more in me than just one video. When I come back from the gym and I'm in a really good flow state, I go out on the step. I'm out on the step with my dog. I'm talking to my dog. I'm talking to eagles. I'm making videos. I'm talking to everyone. Everyone who's on here watching this. That's the state you get in. You just don't give a fuck anymore. You just get into that state where you are that person right here and now. Like, I've been really motivated lately because I started playing music again. I even started a drum channel where I can put more of my creative energy into making drum videos. But my biggest focus is doing this personal development channel to help you get on the best level that you can achieve. I talk about myself just to give you guys examples. And that's how I've been doing my videos on here. I'll talk a lot about what you can do with your life, and I'll give you an example on how I've been able to change my life and just take aspects from it that resonate with you and start to apply it to your life. Because I know that you have what it takes. You wouldn't have made it this far in the video if you didn't. You really believe in yourself and you know that there's another level within you. And what it is that there are chains that are keeping you attached to your past, that are keeping you attached to your old vibration. But on this channel here, it's all about raising our inner vibration, our state of consciousness. And when you raise the state of consciousness to not one that's thinking all the time and overthinking and stuck in lack, you're living in positive vibrational energy that can create anything from scratch. So try using that creative energy to create that thing for the new career, or the new job, or the new opportunity you want to go after. And you can even use it in relationships. But don't do it from a neediness standpoint that you need that person to come and make your life feel better. We fix ourselves. We do the inner work on ourselves, the inner child healing. And then once we fix that side of ourselves and we're free to be ourselves, we're living with more peace, working on ourselves every day, working on our craft, working on our purpose and passion. Then you can bring in somebody, but they just come in naturally. You don't chase after it. You meet up with them and you're not afraid to talk to anyone, remember, because we're all equals here, living temporary human experiences. We're all conscious awareness. We're all viewing life through awareness, but most of us are living in unconscious, living in autopilot, living in the negative. And everything that sucked that happened to us is a blockage. And those blockages, if you're not able to learn how to release them and get them out of your system, that every single thing that sucks throughout your day is going to bring you back into a negative state that's comparable to what happened to you with your parents, that happened to you in kindergarten or grade 8 or high school when that woman cheated on you. All these things are things that remind us of the past, and it causes us to react and live in autopilot. So we're basically just drifting through life, and most people just think that this is all I have and there's not much more to life than what I have right here and now. But you're on this channel because you know deep within you, if you start to do the inner work that I talk about, you are going to change. And I'm going to help you get there. So I'm going to link a video at the end here that's about going and doing the inner work towards getting after your passion and purpose. I suggest that you watch that, and I will see you on the next one.